Hello, my lovely people. So we are doing chronic negativism. We are still in chapter 3, so we're just going to start reading. Stop believing the negative is realistic and positive. It is pie in the sky. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, sorry. Unrelated. My mom and I were just talking about a place called Pie in the Sky to my son the other day. That's totally unrelated, I promise. Be honest with your general mood. Daniel Segal defines mood as the general tone of emotions across time, whereas Lewis et al. Define mood as a state of enhanced readiness to experience a certain emotion. Although somewhat different, each definition explains the rut many people are in when it comes to the way that they see the world. For example, many insist on interpreting everything bad that happens to them as proof that they are a failure. They begin to recount the many times they have failed in the past and look upon the future with dismay. Kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm sure you guys have heard that term. Segal says the influence of mood upon all these cognitive functions reveals how general emotion tone reinforces itself in a feedback loop that keeps one's mood spiraling in the same direction. This may explain the tenuous nature of emotional disturbances such as depression or chronic anxiety, in which a given mood becomes a relative fixed and disabling state. If you find yourself always focusing on the negative about yourself or your circumstances, force yourself to find something positive to think about. Train your mind. Positive thoughts create a more positive chemical reaction in your body. Positive thoughts are good for you. Don't be afraid of them. Okay, so pausing there for a moment. I forgot what the book is called. Was it like The Power of Yourself, The Power of the Mind, something like that. It was very popular, and now I can't think of what the name is. The premise of that book, I'll put it down in the comments, I promise. The premise of the book was if you keep thinking positively, right? If you think of like the glass half full, right? You think of the positive things, the amazing things, and you continue to look upward, amazing things will happen to you, right? The power in thoughts. Whereas if you think opposite, right? You think of the bad, the depression, the failure, all that stuff, then the bad will happen. I don't know if I fully believe in it, but I can definitely see why people believe in it and say things like that. For me, at least, I've had both amazing things happen to me and terrible things happen. Does that mean I fully blame my mind for it? No. Things happen, right? But life is also a roller coaster, right? We have our ups and our downs. We have our loop-de-loops. We have our bumps in the road, whatever you want to say. Sometimes we go off track. Sometimes we get stuck, right? You're stuck in a rut. That's completely normal. People deal with that on an everyday basis. When I say everyday, I mean like so many people deal with it. And it's a matter of getting that momentum going again, getting that roller coaster a boost, right? And I think it's important that we continue that. Now, do I think positive thoughts help? Absolutely. Is it going to help every day? No, there are going to be times where, unfortunately, and very valid, bad things will happen, or sadness, they call it the winter blues, right? People get more depressed. It's dreary outside. The rain, the snow, the cold. It's completely valid. Now, that's seasonal depression, and again, very valid. But, should that be blamed on your mood, on your thoughts? I don't think so, right? Can you look to do more positive things during those times? Yes. Self-care, go take care of yourself. Get your nails done if you want to. Go get your hair done. Get a facial, get a massage. Go get your favorite thing to eat. Watch your favorite movie. Listen to your favorite music. Music does help boost moods. And I know that sometimes we listen to songs that are a little bit more depressive or a little bit more, towards our rage or happy, upbeat. Just try to have your moods, if you need to put a Spotify on, which is free, by the way, if you need to have a list, a boost, then do it. Have fun with it. Be upbeat. Listen to it and chill out. It's okay. It's okay to have those moments. It's okay to say, hey, I am not feeling today. If you get one thing done and it's waking up and making your bed, then hey, you did something, right? Sometimes that is the only thing you can get done for the day, and that is valid. Some days it may be like 1,000 things. That's kind of what my day is today, or the last couple days, and that's okay too. Come next week, well, maybe you guys don't know, but come next week, from Wednesday on, I'm not gonna be able to do as much. I know that, right? I'm going into surgery, and then I'll be in bed recovery. So I don't think I'll have as much energy. I'll probably sleep a lot. That's okay too, right? Take care of your body. It doesn't mean that you have to have surgery to take care of your body. If your body is telling you to rest. That is something that I had to learn as a chronically ill person, was listening to my body, because I'm usually go, 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 go. But when I overextend myself, I'm borrowing spoons from the future, and then I know I cannot handle some days, and I just need to sleep. And while some people may be, oh, that's your lazy day, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Trust me, I get those comments. Not here, but in my house and elsewhere. They're not dealing with that. They're not dealing with the depression. They're not dealing with the anxiety. They're not dealing with the everyday pains of my body, where I sometimes can't even get out of bed, right? Like, barely roll over and make my bed is making it. Like, that's how my anxiety medicine is, which I talked about last time. But, it's okay to take the day to rest. If you can. I should say if you can, because capitalism, we have to work and all that. I am very lucky to be working from home, and I can take the time that I need and schedule my own time, because that's not every work from home position. Some jobs, you don't have that choice, right? So use your time wisely if you are in a 9-to-5 or you have a more fixed schedule. But make sure to take care of yourself. Anyway, let's continue on, because we're trying to keep this as short as possible. You can't count on your feelings to be a true state of things. As Britton says, our feelings lie. I'm talking about the feelings that are derived from fear-based thinking. And sad to say that most of our feelings, yet the majority of people believe that fear-based feelings define who they are. They do not. Feelings move through you in the same way that a head cold or a thought does. Feelings do not sum up who you are. How do you begin to get beyond the control your feelings have in running your life? Britton says to remember the 4 A's. Acknowledge you have feelings. Allow yourself time to process the feelings. Ask yourself, what am I committed to? And then act on your commitments. These are important points to remember, because overwhelming feelings often make it difficult for adoptees to make choices and decisions. So I'm going to say that is not specific to adoptees, although that is a very valid response, the 4 A's. I say this to, as an educator, that this is something that I've taught children, especially my own. We have to name our feelings and spend time in them. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. You know, something that Inside Out and Inside Out 2 has taught is we have very real feelings, and they're going to change from time to time. And sometimes you're going to have more than one feeling in one memory or at one time. And that's okay too. It is okay to sit and take time. It is okay to reflect. Have a journal if you need to. It is all valid. If you need to make a plan, right? If you need a planner, or you make a 1 year, was it like a 1 year plan, 5 year plan, 10-year plan, do it. And it's okay if it changes. Have a vision board. You know, it could be very personal in terms of healing. It could be career based. It could be bucket list based, whatever it may be to help you feel better, right? Have it in front of you. Have those positive words and have it to look at, because the more you look at it and the more you remind yourself, right? They say it takes 21 days to change a habit. The better you are going to feel. Now, I am someone who I love having a planner, but my ADHD will not allow me to have my planner more than like maybe 2 months. I feel like as soon as I mess up, I need a new one, and I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm already there. It's already the beginning of the year and I'm there. But I'm trying to change something this year. And while I have plans, right, I am sticking to it. If I have to move things around and my calendar is going to be a little messy, so be it. Because you know what? It is the year. It is the year that we get things done. It is the year that we heal. It is the year that we are valid within ourselves and we are as authentic as possible. Anyway, I hope you guys have a terrific day, and I'll see you guys next time for decision making in chapter 3.